'cause I've got a feeling champion song.
So welcome back to the channel, fam. Hi, I'm Lita and I read cards. Okay, so I am coming back so that we can finally see how the Animal Apothecary deck works. Today's reading is going to be this one, what you need to start studying spiritually. Okay, let me put today's date in here. All right, so we're going to use that deck, and we're also going to use Alchemical Visions Tarot. I will just be taking one card from each of these decks. I'm going to try to make this as clear and concise as possible, because no one needs to be confused about what they should be studying spiritually. I feel like spiritual lessons should be studied in bites, okay? Because spiritual lessons are like eating something that's very delicious and very rich, but it takes a lot of chewing to get through it. Let's say like a nice thick piece of steak, okay? Now, for those of you that eat your meat bloody, okay, it may not be that tough, okay? And I'm not judging you, okay? But for those of us that like it cooked, all right, there's a lot of fibrous action going on in a piece of meat. All right, and you have to chew. You have to chew, but it's delicious and it's sustaining, and that's the way I see spirituality. Okay, like a nice, well-cooked piece of steak. Everybody isn't going to indulge in well-cooked pieces of steak because maybe they don't want to wait that long. Maybe they don't like the texture. Maybe they don't like the work, okay? Maybe it's just not them, okay? Now, am I shaming you guys that like your meat rare? No, not really. But it's a good parallel for me concerning spirituality, okay? So, we are just going to do one of each of these cards. All right? And, why is my little holder is not working today, okay? I left my tripod downstairs. That's why I haven't been recording with it. I hope you guys don't get upset with me when it starts shaking and baking. But I actually don't want to deal the cards out because this is a spiritual lesson. And many of you might need some of the same cards, okay? But here's going to be our groups. Here's going to be group number 1. Group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. And I think I'm going to shuffle this new deck while I let you guys pick your poison. It's not poison, though. Y'all see his perfume, but I just felt like saying pick your poison today. You feel me? Pick your poison. And I can do that while I'm giving my spiel, okay? So I want to thank everyone that has subscribed to the channel thus far. You guys are the GOATs, okay? If you find yourself watching this channel and you haven't subscribed to this channel as of yet, I ask the same question every video, fam. Why the fuck not, okay? It's free, it's fun, and we're getting facts. Nothing like a stiff new deck. Y'all know how I feel about these decks when they still stiff. I want to pick one too. I'm obviously going to pick anything that's green in a reading, so we're going to go with 2. All right. So let me move these over to the side, and let's get started with group number 1. So group number 1, it's time for you to either start your spiritual studies or restart your spiritual studies, and you just don't know what are you working on. What should you be studying, right? Let's just get to it. Let's figure out what should you be studying spiritually right now. Okay? So what we have is the Wheel of Fortune. What a fucking card to get. And claim your power. Okay, I'm going to tell you, what you should be studying has to do with power shifts, okay? For some of you in particular, it's going to be about the principle of karma. Some of you is going to be mirror magic. Some of you it is going to be Hebrew mysticism, which is going to be well, I don't necessarily want to say that's just Kabbalah, but let's just say Hebrew spiritualism. It's mysticism. It's something that you want to be studying. Possibly Oros Boros. You could be being led to study metaphysical film, mystical, mysticism in film, but transformation or transmutation is really big. And just personal power. This is something that lives within you, okay? And the universe has just been waiting for the right time, okay? You just recently completed a cycle, which is why we have the 10 here. 25, 2 times 5 is 10, okay? So to me, we have a 10 and a 10, but we also have a 7, which has to do with divinity. So I know that this is this is something that came with you, okay? This is some information that has been implanted within you from the time that you came here, and you are in a power shift, okay? Yeah. Things are changing, and that's what you should be studying as well, okay? How to make things change, okay? How to get the wheel turning, all right? And the methods, and astrology, excuse me, and astrology is included in here, okay? We have it here, and of course we also have, oh my gosh, why can't I think of it? I mean, goodness, I know it's Taurus, Leo, the fixed signs. Wow, I told you guys your reader's brain isn't on. And now I had the camera just cut off on me. But your reader's brain is a little foggy today. Just work with me. But yes, that's what you're going to be studying about. Creating new cycles, closing out new cycles, different forms of mysticism, things like that. You could pick your poison, as we started in the beginning, and get to studying, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Group 1. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. And let's move right on into Group number 2, which happens to be my Group 2. All right. So it's about time to either begin your spiritual studies or renew your spiritual studies. Let's figure out, what will you be studying currently? What is the universe pushing you towards studying, okay? I'm going to put that card there. I'm going to pick from the middle of this deck there. And let's see, what will we be studying? What are we about to start studying? We have the King of Coins. There's a lot going on in this card. Let's see if this helps me any. Master Manifestor. Okay, this does. This does help me a lot, okay? I actually do want to pull the book for this one, so give me one moment. Okay, so what I was really making sure is if upon this king's crown is supposed to be Hermes, and it is, but I want you to realize something. Okay, so this card is about alchemy. Okay, the King of Coins himself in this deck is an alchemist. Okay, and an alchemist takes what they have, right, and turns it into what they want. Okay. And then you have this paired with Master Manifest. Okay, so honestly, what you will be studying is manifestation. There's so much that I see going on in here that's making me wonder, like, is this Nero? I think it is, but I'm just not so sure. Oh my goodness. This is a complex group. I mean, because for one thing, I see the 2 pillars here, right? So I know that you're learning how to work between the light and the dark. I don't know if you guys ever pay attention, the newer viewers especially, but I keep 2 obelisks on my desk at all times to create a gateway, and it also represents the path between light and dark. Very necessary to do big things on this planet. Let's see, what can we... Yes, I had to get this back out. Well, yeah, we have a chimera. Oh. I don't know how I want to look at this card. I definitely will say you might be looking to study something concerning Hermes Trismegistus. I don't know, maybe I'll write that somewhere down here. It also looks like some of you will be studying many worldviews concerning manifestation or alchemy. Some of you will find yourself studying dragons concerning manifestation. I'm not quite sure what that has to do with it. Some of you will be looking up alchemical metamorphosis. Alchemical metamorphosis. But I feel like the biggest thing that I'm taking from this card is discipline and law. This card has a lot to do with discipline, just all over, as does any coins card, okay? Because things that are physical in this realm fall within the law. They're all within the law, okay? And the law is balance, plain and simple. So the law of balance. As a matter of fact, I'm very surprised that that card didn't come up, that I was admiring so greatly, because this is definitely a part of this study. Hold on, guys. Here we go. Destiny path. Omnia Unas S. This is like all or one type of thing, you know, like everything is connected. Everything is manifested through the one, because we all are the one type of deal. So, I don't know how you might want to look that up, but I think that may be included. Do I see anything else? For somebody in particular, and it could be more than one of you, the way of the samurai. Okay? I don't know. I don't know anything about the way of the samurai, but it just keeps coming across, and I keep trying to ignore it, and it keeps coming across, so I can't ignore it. The way of the samurai. But law is really big, spiritual law. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. Group number 2. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. And let's just move right on into group number 3. So group number 3, what should you be studying spiritually? Like, what is the universe nudging at you about, saying it's time for you to start your studies? It's time for you to start your studies. Let's see what they want you to study about. Excuse me, guys. This is a really big deck, and I do need to give it just a quick shuffle. All right. Now let's see. So we have the Tower. Oh, I feel sorry for you guys. Small steps, big accomplishments. Okay. We actually talked about this a little bit in the flip through the video. Okay. What you guys will be studying is about a change of paths. Okay. Path changing coincidences. I don't know if I want to call it coincidences. I mean, it's catastrophe, and I'm not sure if that's something. Chaos. Chaos magic. Thank you. I kept saying, what is this? Chaos magic. And in particular, this card is kind of talking about this, but not really. This is just a reminder from your spirit team that slow and steady wins the race. And that is the pace that you should be going with these studies. Group 3 will be working on chaos magic. Your lessons will also just really show you how small actions can cause big results, okay? And also about being pushed into a path. I kind of feel like the reason that chaos magic is your recent studies is because right now life is very chaotic for you, and you have been wondering why is life so chaotic for you, right? But it has to do with pushing you down the path that they intend you to be on, okay? Because this path is what's going to give you maximum output, okay? This is the path that you need to follow to get to make things come true, okay? To make shit happen, all right? There is no there's no change without revolution, okay? I kind of really feel like straight up and down, this is not one of those groups with a lot of different options as to what they're telling you to study, just because of how narrow the path is. I think it's just straight up chaos magic, all right? But I feel like they used the cards that they used just to say that you really can't get away from this. You really can't. Really can't get away from this. So, good luck. Know that it can be so rewarding. So very rewarding. And learning how to work with your shadow and your fears and things like that can take you very far. But please remember, they're saying a bite at a time. Don't find yourself just so totally immersed in chaos that your life just becomes chaos, okay? What you're looking for is order out of chaos, okay? And then that's what chaos magic has to do with, okay? So, good luck, group 3s. Chaos magic isn't really my thing, so really good. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this reading, group 3. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. And let's get into our final group, which is group number 4. So group 4, what should you be studying spiritually, right? What is the universe trying to bring you to currently? They want you to begin your studies or to begin again in your studies. And where do they want you to be? Okay, let's see. Where are their studies? What should they be studying? Spiritual. All right, let's see what we have here. We have the 6 of Cups. We have no expectations. All right, group 4. Your spiritual lessons have to do with connections, connecting with other human beings, and on a love level, okay? It doesn't have to be romantic love, but it is definitely love, okay? What you will be studying is how to be a giver without expectation, okay? And how you will use no expectations to open the door into everything that you could possibly want, okay? For some of you in particular, there is also some sort of study concerning Nautilus chambers. And time. In particular, they're saying sands of time. I know it's our class. But in particular, it's a principle that they're saying is called Sands of Time. I do not know the principle, so good luck with it. That's not one that I have studied, but it is one that you will be studying. Also, music and manifestation. Music in the manifestation of love and gifts. But this is about giving. Your current spiritual lesson is about giving without expectation, but knowing that giving without expectation opens doors. Okay, it opens a lot of doors. All right. Also, flower magic. Some of you, it will be flower magic. Is that it? Wow, group 4 was very clean cut and beautiful. I loved it. All right, so I hope you enjoyed it, group 4. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. And that's going to conclude today's reading. I hope everyone enjoyed these readings. I actually enjoyed them, although they were very quick. I feel like they got straight to the point about what they want you to study. I want to wish you guys good luck in your studies, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a wonderful day. See you next time.